Border Collies and Shelties are two very similar dogs, known for their high intelligence, drive, enthusiasm, and alertness. And even though they are very similar, there are some important differences in their temperaments and appearance. And in this video I will show you all the important differences. It's not hard to tell these two dogs apart, especially thanks to their size. The Border Collie is medium-sized dog, while the Shetland Sheepdog is rather small dog. You can see the size comparison on the screen right now, and as you can see, the size difference is quite big. Another important difference is the coat. Both breeds have double layered coat, but the Sheltie definitely has fluffier coat. The Sheltie looks like a fluff ball, whereas you can clearly see the body shape in Border Collie. Color is another important difference. The Border Collie is most often in black and white or in black tricolor. The Shetland Sheepdog comes in a variety of colors, including sable, black, blue, merle, and combinations of these colors. Speaking of the coat, it's important to say that both dogs shed quite a lot, especially during the shedding seasons. Both need regular brushing in order to keep the coat in good condition. In comparison, the fluffy coat of Sheltie needs a little bit more grooming than the Border Collie's coat. The last visual difference is their head. The Border Collie has larger ears and Sheltie has pointier muzzle. Now let's talk about the most important part, and that is the temperament differences. But to understand the temperament differences, it's important to know a little bit about origin of these two dogs. The Border Collie was developed from landrace collies of British Isles, and they were always used for one main purpose, which is sheep herding. The Shetland Sheepdog, on the other hand, was developed from Spitz and Collie dogs, most likely from Icelandic Sheepdog, Rough Collie, and possibly some other breeds, such as Greenland Dog or King Charles Spaniel. This means that next to typical Collie characteristics, they can have some of the typical Spitz characteristics as well. It's also important to say that next to sheep herding, the Sheltie was also used as all-purpose farm dog and protector. That is the reason why the Shetland Sheepdog is more protective and they have strong guarding instincts. The Border Collie can have some protective instincts as well, but typically they are much more accepting of strangers. On the other hand, the Border Collie has slightly stronger herding instincts, and they are known for trying to herd almost anything, including other pets or little children. Of course, Sheltie can do this too, but not to the extent of Border Collie. Both dogs are prone to excessive barking, but the Sheltie is even bigger barker than the Border Collie. The Border Collie is more serious dog when it comes to work. They are obsessed with their job. Again, Sheltie also loves to work, but they will enjoy more variety in their work and playtime. It is important to say that even though these are important differences in temperament, they are not big, and the temperaments of both breeds are very similar. The differences are rather subtle. Another important thing to say is that every dog is different, and this temperament comparison is a big generalization, because as you probably know, the temperament is vastly influenced by early training and socialization. When it comes to exercise, both dogs are highly demanding, but especially due to the size difference, the Sheltie is more manageable. The Sheltie needs less exercise than the Border Collie, but both dogs will require plenty of daily physical and mental stimulation in order to stay in good shape, happy and healthy. Without enough exercise, they will become bored and potentially develop unwanted behavior such as excessive barking or destruction. Especially the Border Collie has a really intense workaholic personality, and many people are not prepared for it. Because of their alertness, high exercise needs, strong herding instincts and guarding instincts, I would not recommend these dogs for complete novices. On the other hand, they are super intelligent, loyal, playful and loving, so they will make superb active companions for the right people. Last but not least, let's briefly compare the health. Both dogs have similar average lifespan, around 13 or 14 years. They are both prone to hip dysplasia and some eye problems, namely collie eye, cataracts and progressive retinal atrophy. Other than that, these dogs tend to be quite healthy and hardy, and they stay active even when they get older. As you can see, these two dogs are truly very similar. In conclusion, the main differences are smaller Sheltie size and fluffier coat, Border Collie's higher exercise needs and higher protectiveness of the Sheltie. And if you are interested in either of these two dog breeds, check out our detailed videos about them. Thank you for watching, see you in the next video.